Okay, in today's video we are in the firing range. We are talking about specifically this linear Boomslang-FR4. This thing in theory should have been an absolute monster at ad clearing and damage dealing, but sadly Bungie kind of destroyed it. So what I'm talking about is these two perks right here, Jolting Feedback and Rolling Storm. Personally, I do not like Rolling Storm because you cannot self-proc with the weapon. This perk needs to be updated. The fact you get a kill with the weapon, can get the max stacks, but cannot activate the bolt charge with the weapon, you have to use an ability, I think is absolutely dumb. Now, I figured because Jolting Feedback counts as an ability usually, or at least the ideal of an ability, because it's Jolt, it could in theory proc Rolling Storm. But unfortunately, that is not how this works. And unfortunately, if the Jolting Feedback gets a kill, it does not count as the weapon getting a kill. Which means it does count as an ability, and yet it doesn't count either. This is a very weird system, and I do not like this, and I really wish Bungie would change this, because this weapon could actually be really cool. You get the 20% damage from the jolting for increased damage. 2 adds, I think it's 20% or 15%, whatever it is, and then you have Rolling Storm causing the bolt charge constantly. This would be really cool for boss damage against a boss that has a lot of adds around it. So we'll use a champion, because sadly can't spawn a boss with adds right now. But we'll use champion, so as you see, I shoot, it calls it Jolting Feedback, which is really cool, but as you see, it just made me amplified, but it didn't give me the Rolling Storm, which is crazy. So now we're going to get a kill, and now we're getting Bolt Charge, as you see. We shoot it, doesn't matter, but if we shoot the adds, we get Bolt Charge, but then as I shoot this guy, Bolt Charge doesn't proc. Even though he is jolted, and you can see him jolted, it does not proc Bolt Charge. Now, if you're wondering, well, maybe it's because there's no adds nearby, right? Well, you'd be wrong. That is not why this is happening. It's happening because it just doesn't want to happen. So as you see now, there's a whole bunch of adds again. We have Bolt Charge ready. We shoot him. The lightning goes off. Does not proc Bolt Charge. But yet it makes me amplified, it counts as kills, it counts as that, which is awesome, means it's a weapon kill. But yet it's also not a weapon kill, it's not an ability kill either. The perk just doesn't proc, the perk doesn't make up its mind what it is. Now this could be, like I said, really cracked if Bungie actually let these two combo. If I get kills while shooting a boss, right, I shoot this guy, and it kills all the little adds around him, it should start giving me Bolt Charge, and then every time I get a hit, it should give me more Bolt Charge, but it doesn't. Or more kills of the lightning. It just sucks because it's such a good combo, but yet this combo doesn't work. I don't get why. Bungie should really change this. We're gonna get rid of that real quick just so we can show again. I don't get this. This is such a cool combo. The SMG for the raid also has this combo, but since it doesn't work for the linear, I highly doubt it's going to work for the weapon for the raid, which sucks even more. I should get all those kills, and I should have Bolt Charge. I don't get why. That's just Bungie. I just don't get why that's like that. It's just, it should be going up in Bolt Charge if there's any adds nearby. Because there's several bosses in the game where there is a lot of adds constantly spawning, and it should just be constantly giving me ammo. Or not ammo, sorry, it should constantly be giving me Bolt Charge. It should constantly be proccing Bolt Charge. If there's a lot of enemies around, it should be doing both. And it's not, and that's kind of disappointing. Because this potentially had the best role in the game for ad clear and boss damage at the same time, potentially. And 2 for 1, and they just completely ruined it. I do not understand it. Bungie will do this stuff all the time, and things just do not proc, and I just don't understand why do you even put these together if you're not going to allow them to proc together. It just makes no sense. It's like, why give you these perks if you're not going to make them useful? As I say, that should give me Bolt Charge right there. If there was more adds, every time I shot him and it killed the adds, it should give me more Bolt Charge. And then I get the Bolt Charge because it's jolted. It should cause the Bolt Charge to proc when I do get it max stacks. I don't get why it's like this. It's a very, very weird system. I kind of wish Bungie would just completely allow it to work. I don't get why they don't want to. it would be a really cool combo. It would be very specific for very specific bosses because there's plenty of bosses. The ads will die and there won't be any more ads that spawn. But for the situations when there's a ton of ads spawning at boss encounters, which there are a few, this would just be perfect. You're killing the ads and killing the boss all in one, and that's just a crazy system. As a whole, just a crazy system. I just don't get why Bungie doesn't want these to combo. Why put them together if you're not going to allow them to actually be useful together? Now, for the SMG, yeah, you all are going to be getting a lot of kills with the SMG itself, but at the same time, the jolting feedback will be getting kills, which, if it gets a kill, it's not going to count for the weapon, so you're not going to get a kill with the weapon, which means you're not going to get bolt charge. It has to be the weapon shots itself. And that's just stupid. I just don't like it. I know I'm like saying the same thing over and over again here, but this could be a potentially crazy ad clear / damage roll for even if it's just champions. Like the fact I could just kill a champion, kill all the little ads, and then get procced the lightning bolt would just be crazy. But sadly, it doesn't work like that, and I don't get why. So I know I've ranted a lot, but it's disappointing because it would be a really cool system, but yet it just does not work. It's quite disappointing. Bungie, please change this. Please make this actually useful. It'd be really cool because you see there, I just got 4 kills and only gave me bolt charge ×1. So you can get kills that increase your bolt charge, but you have to initially get a kill with a weapon. But then even if you do, as you see, it just doesn't activate. I have to use an ability. And yeah, you know, it doesn't matter that much, but because you'll probably use an ability during damage, but it would be nice just for the weapon to proc. So that way if you're out of abilities, you know, hey, my weapon will proc. I don't have to use an ability. I'm just saying, Bungie, please combo this better. This is really disappointing, and I'm really depressed by it because I would really love this weapon to be better. You gave it no damage perks that are really good, so the one perk you did give that makes it unique, you just decide not to combo. Bungie, please make Boomslang better. Please give Rolling Storm and Jolting Feedback a crazy combo that actually combos together better. They're both arc perks. They might as well proc together. I'm just saying. Anyways, that's the video. Just a little rant, just a little information there. I apologize, but I just had to get my point across. It's just really depressing. Bungie, please make this better. This has one of the best rolls ever, but yet it will never be good unless Bungie actually does something about it. So, unfortunate. Anyways, enjoy the video. Thanks for watching. Adios. We out. Bye-bye. If you agree with me, also, make sure you leave me know in the comments. Other than that, we're out. Bye. Thanks for watching. We gone. Bye.